Great new day to all my self-care family and friends. Welcome to another episode of the Room2Breathe podcast. I'm your host, Life Coach 614, and I am thrilled to have each and every one of you here with us today. Whether you're tuning in for a dose of inspiration or just a few moments of calm, you're in the right place. Now, before we jump into today's episode, just a quick reminder. If you are enjoying the show, don't forget to tap the screen, like, comment, and share. Your support helps us reach more amazing people like you, and we'd love it if you give us a follow, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn your notifications on so you never miss out on our latest content. And while you're at it, take some time to visit theselfcareclub.org. We have some incredible affirmative apparel, motivational merch, and a bunch of free resources available just for you. You can also book your free 30-minute one-on-one coaching session there as well. So it's all about empowering, right? Empowering yourself, embracing your journey. And we've got everything you need to get started at the Self-Care Club. So let's get ready to breathe, reflect, and grow together.
In the quiet moments, that's where I'll find a little room to breathe, leave it all behind. Give me room to breathe, I need some time to heal my heart, to clear my mind. Gonna love myself, yeah, I believe in the power of me. Just give me room to breathe.
Kale said, ready. Listen, Kale said if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Thank you, Mr. T. He done flew me out already, y'all. He done sent the whole Air Force to pick me up, y'all. Top flight security of the world, Craig. I see you, Shay. I see you, big dog. Mr. T said top flight security of the world. Air Force One ain't got nothing on me. He sent the whole army. We ready, y'all. All right, y'all. Listen. So, our quote for today. Y'all gotta pay attention because this one a little long, but it's gonna make perfect sense, okay? Our quote for today is, dirty water doesn't stop plants from growing, so don't let negative words stop your progress. Dirty water doesn't stop plants from growing, so don't let the negative words stop your process. We're gonna let that sit right there, y'all. Dirty water doesn't stop plants from growing, so don't let negative words stop your progress. Let's not let the dirty energy, the negative energy from other people stop us from growing, right? Because we need to be watered too. We need to grow through the things that we're going through too, right? So if the dirty water doesn't stop the plant from growing, why would I let your dirty thoughts and opinions and views affect me? Why would I let your perception of me stop me from growing? Right? Why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense, right? Sounds crazy. So let's just think about it for a moment. Have you guys ever noticed how plants can thrive in the most unexpected places? Plants can thrive through cracks in the pavement, in the poorest of soils, and even in the presence of polluted water. Plants still find a way to grow. They still find a way to bloom. And which each day that passes, they are reaching for the sun, right? They're reaching up high to grow. And so nature teaches us the beautiful and profound lesson of resilience, right? Because in order to grow in the poorest of conditions, you got to be resilient, right? And so despite the dirty water, the poor soil, the harsh weather, plants still find a way to thrive. And so, we face our own versions of dirty water. Thank you, MK. We face our own versions of dirty water, right? So when I think of dirty water as being a human being, right, the dirty water and the harsh conditions and the pollutants that we have is negative words, right? The things that we say and that people say to us, the harsh criticism, people judging us, people trying to condemn us to our past, the doubts of others, sometimes our own inner insecurities, right? Our own inner insecurities can easily seep deep into our minds, trying to stunt our growth. But just like those resilient plants that thrive in the worst conditions, we have the power to push through and flourish. We have the power to grow through what we go through in life. So today I'm going to break this down. What exactly is dirty water in our lives, right? Refman, welcome back. What is dirty water in our lives? Can you guys in the chat give me some examples of what dirty water is in our lives? Knowing that, it can be discouraging remarks from other people. It could be societal pressures. Jelly, welcome in. Our own self-doubt, right? We get in our own way sometimes. Hey girl, hey, it's cool. You good. We just talking about, dirty water and plants thriving. I think it's safe enough. Right? So again, all of these things, when we think about the dirty water in our lives, you guys, like I said, it's the negative words. It's the harsh criticism. It's the doubts of others. But the hardest part, the worst part, is our own insecurities. Our own negative mindset. Right? The societal pressures. We love social media, but social media really breaks us down and tears us down when we're not mindful of how we use it and how we interact in that world, right? Because all of a sudden society tells us how we should be, who we should love, what we should wear, what we should eat. Absolutely. Speak life. The tongue has power of life and death. Absolutely. And so, all of these elements can feel overwhelming. It's like the flood that threatens to wash away our confidence and our dreams, right? But the truth is, dirty water can't touch the core of who you are unless you let it. So all of these external things that we've referred to, these not so ideal conditions that we are growing up through, can't touch the core of who we are unless we allow it to. And so consider every single negative word or doubt that you've ever received as just another drop of dirty water. Instead of letting it drown you, right? Because we learned yesterday that every single thing that drowned us taught us how to swim, right? So we're not drowning no more. We're not drowning no more. Right? So when I think of all the negative things that people have to say, all of the negative thoughts that I have for myself at times, when society tries to tell me who I need to be, what I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, right? I think of all these things as just another drop of dirty water. Just a little drop. And so I'm not going to let it drown me. I'm going to use it to fuel me. I'm going to use it to help me grow, to make me better, right? And so we have to remember that, our roots run deep. Our roots run deep and strong. And those roots that are rooted so deeply, right? they nourish, or we nourish them, we feed them, we fuel them by our passion, by our dreams, by the support of those who believe in us, right? That village that's backing us. That's how we nourish those roots. And so you're probably like, okay, well, coach, get to the point of this. What's the meaning of this, right? How do we rise above the negativity? How do we ensure that, we don't stunt our growth and halt our progress? Well, I got a few tips, just 6 today. Not too much, y'all. Not too much for y'all. I got 6 tips on, ways that we can stay resilient and focused on our growth, right? Because we have goals, you guys. We have these thoughts and these things that we want to do, these places that we want to go, these milestones that we wish to conquer and achieve, right? We're going places. So in order for us to do that, like I said, I have 6 tips for us to remain focused so we can continue to be the amazing goal getters that we are, all right? So number 1, and I want you guys to add this to the chat for me, add it to the comments. Reframe the negative. Step 1, reframe the negative. Reframe the negative. When someone says you can't do something, reframe it in your head as a challenge. Prove to yourself, and only to yourself, that you can. I'm going to say it again. When somebody tells you that you can't do something, when somebody tries to tell you that that's impossible, I need for you to see the word impossible as I'm possible. And I need for you to prove it to you that you are possible and that you can do it. See, I'm not trying to prove myself to them because I don't need that external validation. I believe in me. I believe in me, and so your belief in me is just a bonus. That's just an extra. Right? You just added a little flavor to it. But I believe in me. And I know that I'm possible. So what you just told me is impossible. I'm going to go ahead and show and prove that I'm possible. And I'm going to rise above. Right? So I'm going to reframe the negative. I'm going to let their doubts be the backdrop to my success story. Right? I'm going to turn you can into watch me. Watch me. Right? Because I need to prove it to myself that I am stronger. That I am braver. I am bolder. That I am a conqueror. That I do got this. And, that's that faith working. Because I know that God got me. And if God got me, I can do it. I got this. Right? So I'm going to tell myself, you know what? You said it's impossible. I'm possible. Watch me work. You said I can't do it. I'm doing it already. Watch me work. I want to be able to come back because they still going to be telling their story, because you know how the DOPs want to keep running it in the ground. So they're going to keep telling their story. And while they still telling their story, talking about what I couldn't do, I'm going to be like, baby, it's already done. I already did it. What do you mean? What are you still talking about? Like, I've already got this. You missed it. You missed the whole show. T. Chauncey, welcome in. Right? Y'all done missed the whole show. I done already did that. You was so busy worried about what I couldn't do. I've already done it. So again, reframe the negative. Every single time someone tells you that you cannot do something, you remind yourself that you can, you am, you are, you will. You done did it. Right, coach? Reframe those negative thoughts. Step 2, surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with positivity. Just like plants need sunlight, we need positive influences. We need positive inspiration. So it is important for you to surround yourself with people who uplift you, people who inspire you, people who believe in your potential. The encouragement that we get from others will drown out the negativity. Right? You got to remember that your environment can greatly influence your growth, so choose wisely. There are already so many things in life that we cannot control. right? And so I want to focus on the things that I can control. And choosing to gravitate towards people who feel like sunshine, choosing to gravitate towards people who pour into me instead of draining me, I choose to do that. I have full control over that. I have full control over who I give my time to. Therefore, I'm very intentional about who I allow to experience me. So again, step 2 is to remind yourself to surround yourself with positivity. Choose positivity. An abundance of positivity. Y'all don't have to take a piece of positivity, honey. Y'all can have the whole positivity pie. You don't need just a slice. I'm not out here serving out just a corner. I'm out here giving away the whole pie. So again, choose to surround yourself with positivity in every single thing that you do. We focus on the good so the good gets better. So I choose positivity because I can. Right? Why you always walking around so happy? Kale, why you always got a smile on your face? Blue, why you always happy and empowered and motivated? Why y'all like that? Right? Because I can. Because I choose to be. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday every day. Why are you positive? Because today the day ends with Y. Today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't ask me why. Today is the day. This is the day. Right? So again, choose positivity. Surround yourself with positivity. Positive vibes all day. Step 3 is to practice self-compassion. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. We all have moments of doubt and insecurity. Okay? And it is important for us to acknowledge these moments, but not to allow them to take root. Those negative thoughts can't live here. You can't sit here. Right? I don't allow negative thoughts to live rent-free in my mind. And I'm not interested in collecting rent from them. Right? So when I do have negative thoughts, I acknowledge them in the same manner that I acknowledge my anxiety. Right? I see you. I hear you. But I'm not making space for you. Because I'm only choosing positivity. So I only choose to make space and make room for the positive aspects. Right? And so I'm going to acknowledge them, but I'm not going to allow the negative thoughts to take root. Instead, I'm going to practice self-compassion, self-love. I'm going to remind myself of my strengths and how far I've come. Remember, yesterday I told you guys, 45 years to date, I have 100% survived every single weapon that was meant to destroy me. 45 years. I'm a conqueror. I'm a winner. Right? And so I've come so far. And I can look back over the years to all the people that I lost. Some older than me, some younger than me. Right? So I'm proof. I'm living proof that I can do this. Maybe extra heavy on the self-love, Kale. Give me a couple extra scoops. I need some for now and some for later, right? So we have to remember to treat ourselves with the same compassion and kindness and understanding that we would a loved one, a close friend, someone else within our village, right? That same love and grace that we extend to others, we need to pour it into ourselves. We need to spend more time loving on ourselves, right? As our brother would say, speak life over ourselves. So again, step 3 was to practice self-compassion. Step 4, Focus on your progress. Focus on your progress. Keep your eyes on your own growth. We know that the grass grows where you water it. Y'all remember that lesson? The grass grows greener where you water it. So I don't got time to be looking at my neighbor's yard. Now listen, I'm a root for you, but I ain't got time to worry about what you doing because I'm busy doing something myself. Now, if you need a tip or a trick to understand how my grass is growing the way that it is, how I'm thriving, oh baby, I'm not a gatekeeper. I'll tell you, I'm using this, and this. How are you so rooted? How are you so positive, coach? Well, I pray before I move. I listen, I'm obedient, then I move. And if nothing else fails, honey, I move. I keep my head on the swivel, I pivot, right? So I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm willing to tell people how to grow and how to thrive. But I'm not over here clocking your growth and whether or not you're thriving. Because I'm focused on my own progress. I'm in my own lane. I'm worried about what I got going on, right? So I got to keep my eyes on my own growth. I got to water my own lawn. And if that cup shall overflow, then hey, get you some, right? So again, keep your eyes on your own growth. Celebrate small victories and milestones. Understanding that a win is a win. Right? Wins are not just based upon, it being a certain size, a certain amount, right? It doesn't just have to be a big win to be celebrated. A win is a win. Period. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is still a testament to your resilience and your determination. So again, keep your eyes on the prize. Remind yourself that you are the gift. So if I'm supposed to keep my eyes on the prize, and Coach said I am the gift, then that means I'm the prize. So I got to keep my eyes on me. I got to stay focused on me. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, what I got going on. That's what you're telling me? Yep, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Focus on your progress. Step 5, develop a growth mindset. That key word, develop. It means I'm not there yet, but I will be. Right? Y'all think about, remember how we used to take pictures and we take the photo, we have to take the film and go get it developed. So when you first take the picture and then you take that little cartridge out the camera, that didn't mean anything to you yet. You can't see the pictures. Before we had these digital cameras, we didn't even know what the picture looked like. We was hoping for the best. Right? You got to go take that film in and you got to go get it developed. That means other people had to put their hands on that before you saw the picture, right? So it means that there's a process that has to go into it. And so in order for us to have a growth mindset, we have to develop it. That means we have to spend some time molding it. We've got to spend some time educating ourselves, learning new things, right? Growing, evolving. And so it's important as we develop this growth mindset to embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Setbacks, what of them? Them is my stepping stones. Them setbacks that I experienced, all those little missteps, all they did was just build a path for me to come back. They set up my comeback, right? Instead of fearing failure, see it as a stepping stone to success. Having a growth mindset allows you to view obstacles not as roadblocks, but as chances to develop new skills and new insights. We're going to keep growing through the things that we go through. We're not going to let the little dirty raindrops bother us, right? Little muddy water ain't never stopped a lotus from blooming, right? Welcome inside, Sage Violet. Right? Little muddy water ain't never hindered a lotus from blooming. And number 6, step 6, set boundaries. Honey, y'all know I'm big on protecting my peace. I am very big on being heavy on my self-care and equally intentional about who I allow to experience me. And the reason being is I am not for the streets. I am not for everybody. Right? I'm the premium package. Right? I'm the VI. You gotta have a subscription for me. Everybody doesn't get to experience me because I am not for everybody. Right? So it is important for us to set boundaries in life. We've got to protect our mental and our emotional space by setting boundaries with people who bring negativity into our lives. We got to keep them at a distance. We can't allow them in here because we're healing, we're growing. And if I allow your negativity in here, you're stunting my growth. See, I'm over here and I'm trying to bloom. I'm trying to be that beautiful lotus flower blooming in the mud, honey. And I don't need you piling more dirt on me. I'm over here thriving. I'm over here winning. I'm over here succeeding. And you over here throwing dirt on my name. Like, I don't even need your dirt. I got my own. And I'm fully aware that it is here and present. Right? So again, it is important to protect our mental and our emotional space by setting boundaries with the people who are bringing negative energy into your life. And y'all, no one is exempt. No one is excluded. So I don't care who it is that is serving you negative, toxic energy. Yes, that means your mama, your daddy, your children, your great-great-great-great-granny, your cousin twice removed, your best friend since kindergarten, your husband, your wife. Okay? I don't care who it is. No one has permission to serve me what I don't eat. You're not going to force me to subscribe to a package that does not interest me. And negativity doesn't interest me because I wake up every day choosing positivity. Straight up, welcome in, bro. So again, it is okay to distance yourself from toxic influences. It doesn't matter who it is. The reason why a lot of us won't cut family off, because I know family is probably the hardest one for us to get rid of. The reason why we don't cut family off is because over the years they have conditioned us to believe and make us feel guilty for wanting to set boundaries with them. They say things like, oh, but it's your mom. And if my mom was really being my mom, she would recognize that I'm seeking positive energy and she wouldn't bring me no bad news. Oh my gosh, but no, that's your sister. You shouldn't treat her that way. Well, why should she treat me that way? Why is she above me, right? Why is the energy that she's serving me, that toxic energy that she wants to serve me, more important than me getting my life on track? Why am I not worthy of good, right? So again, we don't need to feel guilty. Lord have mercy, y'all. There is a gnat in here and it's driving me nuts. Let me just say. Okay. So why should we be subjected to their negativity, to their negative energy, right? Like this little gnat in here. Why should I be subjected to that negativity? It is okay to distance yourself from toxic influences. And listen, if y'all need an excuse, if y'all need a reason, if y'all need somebody to put it on while y'all set these boundaries, y'all can tell them. Shantae said that it is okay for me to distance myself from toxic energy. They don't know who Shantae is? Okay, cool. Tell them Life Coach 614 said it is okay for me to distance myself from toxic energy. Dang, they don't even know who Life Coach 614 is. Okay, so a lady online said, I seen it on the internet. Because see, if they don't know me, everybody believes what they see on the internet. So you can just say, I was on Google, and Google said, or the internet said. Yeah, I'm just saying, just put it on me. And then, listen, and then this is how you play on T. Chauncey. When they be like, who the hell is Shantae? Who is Life Coach 614? Be like, y'all don't know her? That's why y'all got that toxic energy now. Y'all better look her up. See, y'all can go ahead and drop Life Coach 614. Tell them the Self-Care Club because I'm totally Googleable. And so then when they pull up on me, like, you told T. Chauncey that it was okay to cut me off. I'm going to be like, and did. And I'll do it again. Right? See, I ain't never scared. I don't back down. I'm extra heavy on the self-care for a reason. So y'all go ahead and drop my name and be like, Coach said this. And when they be like, who's Coach? Tell them Google her. Send them over. I get them right. Misunderstood, welcome in. Don't worry about it. I get them right for you. Okay? Like I said, I ain't never scared. I do it for y'all. Y'all just make the boundary. Y'all just draw the line in the sand. I'll be security at the door, helping enforce it. But y'all gotta send them to my door, okay? You gotta tell them to come to me. Blame it on me. Say it's my fault. Right? I'm gonna tell them, yeah, it's me. I don't care. Right? So again, I'm going to say this again because I do know that this is a thing that many of us struggle with. Letting people go. Cutting people off. Listen, I burn sage and bridges too, y'all. And the good thing about burning a bridge, people always be like, oh, you burn a bridge, it's the last straw, it never ends. Baby, we can build bridges again. We can take the scenic route around. I taught y'all yesterday the things that are designed to drown you teach you how to swim. So we still gonna get from point A to point B regardless. But I'm gonna burn the bridge down. Because if you have a negative mindset and I burn the bridge, you don't realize you still have a way to get over here. Because you're thinking negative. The only way that you'll get over here after I burn the bridge is if you shift your mindset to think positive. Then once you start thinking positive, come over. Holla at me. I'll take you back. But you gotta change your mindset. You gotta respect my boundaries. So again, I encourage you all, as we out here, burning sage, use this sage to set some of them bridges on fire. And honey, let them burn. Usher said, let it burn. We gotta start letting go of these things that no longer serve us. That is people. That is places. That is relationships. That is these jobs that are holding us back, right? It is okay to let go of things that no longer serve you. People, places, things, ideas. Let them go. Your well-being should always be your first priority. Save yourself. You come first. You deserve more. And the only way you're going to get that is if you start setting some boundaries in place. So again, those 6 steps to staying resilient and focused on your growth is reframe the negative, surround yourself with positivity, practice self-compassion, focus on your progress, develop a growth mindset, and set your boundaries. Remember, every single step that you take, every bit of progress that you make, it is a testament to your resilience. Dirty water cannot stop a determined plant from growing. And negative words can't stop a determined soul from shining. You are so much stronger than you think. And you are far too smart to be the only thing getting in your way. So stop blocking your blessings and start walking in your purpose. Because your potential is limitless. And once you realize that you're possible, nothing will ever be impossible again. Welcome in, Chrissy. So let's embrace our growth, nourish our dreams, and continue to rise above. Each and every one of you are capable of incredible things. Absolutely incredible things. And you know, this journey that you're on is unique and beautiful. So don't ever let anyone dim your light. Never, ever, ever allow anyone to dim your light. I thank each and every one of you for tuning in to today's episode of Room to Breathe. I want you to take the quote with you and allow it to fuel you and propel you into a new space, a new level of your life. Remind yourself that dirty water doesn't stop plants from growing, and negative words can't stop your progress. You've got this. You've got this. And so as we wrap up today's episode, I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. If you enjoyed our time together, be sure to give me a follow, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss any of our content. And for those of you who are new here, don't forget to go over to our website at theselfcareclub.org. There you can book your personalized one-on-one coaching sessions with me. We also have affirmative apparel and other motivational merch, including music, as well as a treasure trove of free resources just for you. Again, whether you are looking to elevate your self-care game or you just need some extra inspiration in your day, we've got you covered. I thank each and every one of you for being a part of this self-care club community. And I look forward to connecting with you all again during our next session. We do meet weekdays, so Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, I encourage you to keep breathing, stay positive, and remember that you are always supported here in this space. Don't be afraid to take up space and make a little room for you to breathe. Have an amazing day on purpose, filled with purpose, and I'll see you guys again soon.
I found my room to